Oi, como vai? That means, hi, how are you? Um, I don't know if you can hear it right now on my crappy laptop, but there's classical music playing, and that's because I live right next to a ballet studio. I don't know if it's ballet, but it's a dance studio, so that's pretty cool. I thought I'd share that with you. Anyway, if you didn't want to read my blog about the education in at least at this school that I'm teaching at, like their philosophy and stuff, you can watch this video and I'll tell you all the funny stories that happen, so you don't have to read that. However, it is kind of interesting. Um, it's totally different from, I'm sure, any of your educational experiences as a student. Funny story number one. The students today, it was their last day of their spirit week, and they, each grade from 6th grade to 12th grade got to perform a dance as an entire grade. So, and each dance was about 5 to 10 minutes, and it was so well done, and everyone participated, like even all the boys, and it wasn't like dumb homecoming where they're like, yeah, we got guy palms, it's totally gonna be good. It was like actually really good dancing and cool stuff like that. Well, anyway, and it was just so well thought out. Anyway, when the juniors performed, their theme to their dance was called "All Around the World." Now they did like a good job of starting out the number by like talking, and they said, you know, we're here and we're not trying to be offensive, but we're taking characteristics of different countries um, and incorporating that into our dance. So please don't be offended. They're not they might be stereotypes, but it's just for fun, and we have a great message at the end. And at the end, all the countries like came together and they sang, I don't know, we're all in this together. But it was adorable. Anyway, when they got to the United States, um, the kids were all dressed in like hip hop gear because like hip hop was founded in New York and stuff, and they had like chains and like glasses and hats, and they were all wearing sweatpants, and that was funny to me. And then they turned around and all their butts were huge, and they started to twerk. So I got a kick out of that and loved it. Next funny thing that happened to me was during lunch, one of the deans came up to me and she asked if I could join in on an event in September and do a line dance with the students and staff. And I agreed. I was like, yeah, sure. Um, I've done it before when I was at that one bar in Naperville. And so I agreed, and she introduced me to the instructor who would be teaching the line dancing. And there must have been like some type of miscommunication because the instructor must have thought I was really weird because I like thought practice was like right when the dean introduced me to her, so I like followed her into her classroom, which is a gym, and she was teaching her class, and she was teaching the 4th and 5th graders who are only girls, all girls, cheerleading. So I'm in there and I'm like doing like these cheers with them, like following along, like trying to figure out like how to do it. And these little girls are like pissing their pants, but they're still like really respectful. All the kids, all the students are so respectful, like to adult figures. I think it's only been 2 days, so we'll see. But they're all like, like that boy's cheerleading, and um, so after I went up to her and I was like, you know, in the U.S. we call this type of dancing cheerleading, not line dancing. And she was like, yeah, I know. I'm the cheerleading coach, and like line dancing starts next Friday at this time. And I was like, oh, okay. And I'm like, well, at least I got 2 cheers out of it. You know, he taught me 2 cheers, and I guess I always wanted to be a cheerleader. So thanks. Like really funny because I couldn't get like one of like the cheers down. It was like totally awkward. I don't even know what they were saying, but it was like 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, and oh my god! And imagine me like not being able to do it. And they were doing it fast. I'm like, and all these 4th and 5th grade girls could do it, and I was just like, go Toros! So then, like after the whole cheerleading class, then she introduced me because you know she didn't know I was gonna watch her class and do cheerleading along with her. And she's like, "Everybody, this is Mr. Cronin," and all the little girls are talking in Portuguese, and they all start giggling, and so does she. And they're like, she's like, "They think you look like him," and they point to a poster of like a white boy who literally has like my profile and hairline. No joke. It looks just like me. I have to take a picture of it, but I think he's like kissing a dog, and I'm like, I hate dogs, so I know it's not me. But it could pass as me. So yeah, and then when I got home, I found this leaf that's bigger than my head, and I'll leave you with that. See you later.